Hey everyone, hold on a sec. There we go, now I can use my real voice. Hey everyone, from the bowels of the World Wide Web, I'm Seville Fredrickson. Today we have an email from Abuelita. Yay! And what an email it is. She came across these YouTubers when she was looking up devotionals. What else? She saw some videos on her trending, clicked on them, and the rest is history. She gave me a list of 3 YouTubers whom I should avoid because
No me gustan los de ellos.
All this is followed by a 300-something word paragraph to warn us to not study for several fields because they give
Peligro para tu salvación.
or dangerous to your salvation. And she ends it with Dios lo bendiga, Abuelita. Okay, first off, it's 2018, and she still takes a job at Obama. How nice. Even if you're not Latino, I'm pretty sure you know the quirk with Latino grandmothers, being overprotective and highly concerned of their offspring, not to mention a bit superstitious as well. Honestly, I think she's exaggerating a bit when she tells me I shouldn't be a YouTuber. Kind of like the time she said walking barefoot makes you sick. I haven't worn socks in my house for years, and I'm at the peak of health. Which is why I'm looking at these 3 YouTubers one by one and say what I think about them. So the first is Margarita Stowbarrel. An alcoholic much? Let's see who this guy is. Oh, this guy's a furry. My goodness, that's a lot of red.
Hi everyone, my name's Madeira and I'm here with
Foxamer.
So if you didn't
Alright, not 12 seconds in, and I already know his orientation. His orientation is boring. Based on what I know, the furry fandom is a community of artists and entertainers that is not afraid to tap into their inner child. For this guy, however, I don't feel that. If you look in his videos, he was stuck with the most bland, easy-to-make content that is made for the lowest common denominator. Last-minute costume ideas. Furry's Twister and Furry's Twister I legit went to the hospital. Furries taste Mexican candy. Fursuit piano tutorials. Also, I noticed that a good chunk of these videos are collaborations with other furries. And looking around, these furries are more entertaining and fun to watch than Mick Jagger Fox here. Speaking of which, a piece of advice to all potential YouTubers out there. If your guest stars are more enjoyable to watch than yourself, you're doing something wrong. All of these furtubers are enjoyable because they have passion. For example, I saw a few videos of Nas Hyena and I enjoyed them because I actually felt like I was seeing an absurdist anthro hyena. I also saw Fjord Frost, whom I also liked because while he wasn't very flashy or fancy as the others, he at least has something useful to give, which is insight and tips on how to run a successful YouTube channel. I even came across Artemis Wishford and his owner Aaron, and I couldn't stop laughing at the snarky humor, egotistical jokes, and especially the sharp contrast of personality between the two people. Now, why did I like these YouTubers? It's because they acted as a character. I think that's the point of a persona. You get a chance to act as a character, and in these guys' videos, I don't feel that character. Instead of seeing an anthro fox that is fun and friendly, I just see a guy in a fursuit. He also has 2 regular YouTube channels, called Kyle Summers and Kyle Winters, which are a vlogging channel and a skit channel respectively. His most recently uploaded video, at the time of me writing this, is called I Graduated from University, and it was really funny. Here are some parts from it.
What are you taking a shot for then?
I got a party, it's Thursday night.
You realize you're not in college anymore, right?
Yeah, but I'm still 21.
Kyle, what are you doing?
Waiting for the jobs to call.
Did you apply to any of them?
No, I graduated. They're just supposed to call me.
You realize you're supposed to submit job applications, create a resume.
No,
Yeah.
I graduated. They're supposed to just call me.
No, that's not how it works, Kyle.
What? Can you buy my food?
Why? Why do I need to buy your food for you?
I'm like $50,000 in debt.
Oh, Kyle, that's ridiculous. Come on.
Please?
Why would you want me to buy you $112 of food at Sheetz?
I'm hungry.
You're that hungry?
Yeah.
Now that was genuinely hilarious. The skit channel seems to have been made mostly for his class assignment. He has a degree in media production. And also has some pretty cool skits, like The Phone, PSA Virus, and Introduction in exactly 60 seconds. These videos are proof that he actually has the talent and charm to entertain. So why don't I see that in his furry channel? So would I avoid this YouTuber? Only his furry channel. His regular channel, on the other hand, while similar in substance quality, has quite a bit of promise, and I actually would like to see him upload videos on that channel more often. Oh, look at that, he has a girlfriend. Next YouTuber, Lactose Cracker Shack. Let's see what he does.
Miranda Cosgrove is an icon.
Right off the bat, I know who he's attracted to. He's attracted to himself. If you don't know, this guy created a character called Fred back in 2006, who is the 6-year-old that had a very dysfunctional life. The Fred channel became very popular and was the first YouTube channel to reach 1 million subscribers. It peaked in around 2010 when the Fred movie was released by Nickelodeon, the media company where internet celebrities go to die. Since then, he sold the channel and the videos got progressively worse as time went on. Not as if they were any good. Before de facto dying on July 2015. After that atrocity, he officially moved to his self-named YouTube channel and made videos there full time. I think I found the world's vainest YouTuber. I hired a Taylor Swift impersonator. How famous birthdays ruin my life and famous birthdays is suing me? I rented a Lambo for a day. Why I became a SoundCloud rapper. I did this. I went there. I saw that. This guy is so self-centered. I get it. You're the textbook example of a Californian celebutant all because you're the Logan Paul of 2009. Fantastic. Whoa. Good job. Star Wars' most viewed videos mostly consist of facts behind the Fred character and the things he did when he was on TV. They're kind of informative if you're interested in what it was like being an internet celebrity in 2009. But unless you were a fan of Fred back then, or even cared, it becomes pointless and boring real quick. It doesn't seem to help that there seems to be bouts of regret or something like that Lucky Cocky Shop has when doing these videos. Even he doesn't like Fred, and he made him.
The weird thing is I don't remember filming that. I'm trying to go back in my mind and what was it like to film at a grocery store while it was open and act like a psychopath?
As for the other videos, like I said, they're just mostly substanceless and seems to shirk his ego. Even Logan Paul does this better. And yes, I think he's narcissistic as well, but at least Logan does up the stakes every once in a while. As for Lucky, well, it's very safe and predictable. Kind of insulting in that regard, in fact. I need a reason to see your videos, and because I was famous back in 2009 is not a valid reason. So would I avoid this YouTuber? Short answer, yes. Long answer, very, very yes. Self-indulging, annoying, banal, boastful. Here's a person that makes me recommend Logan Paul over him. Locals is not worth your time, unless you are a fan of Fred. For once, I agree with Abuelita. Final YouTuber, Accepts a Synapse. Let's check out the channel. Oh, so it's made by a 2-person team made of Greg and Mitch. Clearly I know what these guys love. They love science. Now I actually seen a few videos of them before. The gluten video and the Science Says series of the Sochi Games a few years ago. Very informative. And their use of a whiteboard somewhat a la Minute Physics is very helpful in teaching concepts. In fact, my dad once wanted me to do a video with a whiteboard. Now I noticed a few videos that are kinda questionable, and it's probably the reason why Abuelita told me to avoid this channel. Should you be monogamous? Can science improve your sex life? Your brain on X drug. There's 10 of these. The scientific power of meditation. Now that's something Abuelita would definitely hate. For these videos, I'm not as bothered that they would cover these subjects and the like. I kind of expected they would do stuff like that, since people always wonder the science behind a popular drug, or some unusual hobby, interest, thing is scientifically sound. For these YouTubers, I actually would recommend them as people you should definitely watch. Okay, so that was Abuelita's email. We saw a boring furry, a flamboyant former internet celebrity, and 2 guys from Toronto that love science. All these YouTubers are pretty harmless or otherwise do not affect my life. Once again, it's another one of these pointless warnings, like I always shouldn't wear black or chocolate gives you acne. Now if you excuse me, I've got an email to write back. Before I get sucked up into cyberspace, I'm Seville Fredrickson. Bye!